change the whole fucking thing. It's like Black Annie. You can't have a Black Annie. It's like you can't have Kathy Griffin play fucking.
I understand it, but in Black Annie, right? Yeah. She was still black in the show, right?
Right.
She wasn't pretending to be actual white Annie.
Right.
Me,
but no,
I had to be white Kurt.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If it was like
you had to be like, hello, everyone.
If it was an all Asian cast and it wasn't in Germany, but it was now in Singapore,
right?
Then you wouldn't have to do it.
I see what you're saying,
right? But it's like when you're watching white Sound of Music and you see one Asian kid, you have to change the lines a bit.
Yeah,
and go, this is Kurt, like the dad going, this is Kurt. He stands out in the sun too long.
Yeah, okay.
And just one line.
Right.
And it changes the whole thing and everything. Then we can continue the story.
Then it all makes sense.
Right, makes sense.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he likes to run into walls. That's why his face is fucking flat. Right? And they go, okay, let's move on.
Damn, dude.
Right? He's a mongoloid. He's a mongoloid.
But dude, it is crazy. I bet a lot of people that have deficiencies and stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Immediately think you're their guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see somebody with like a vitamin deficiency or like severe, DNA deficiency or something, immediately being like a chromosome deficiency, being like, oh, this is our guy. This is our mayor. This is our Wizard of Oz. You don't think that at all? Come on, guy.
No, guy.
But I want to say this,
you know what,
bro.
guy? No, guy. Can I just say this, guy?
Yeah.
It's your tone, man.
Is it really?
Yeah, and sometimes your tone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it.
My bad. Let me say this then. I remember there was a time when they had. I remember they had a group in our town called Whites Against Mexicans, right? And they didn't have any Mexicans. Wham, yeah.
Yeah, really.
And we didn't have any Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
So basically it was just people wasting gas money, really. Driving around looking for Mexicans.
You know that story you say on stage?
And not having any.
That's that story that you say on stage about there was one Asian kid that you had heard of.
Oh, it was a rumor.
A rumor, yes. And then you went to that area that
Slidell, Louisiana to see him.
Right, to see him, and he wasn't there?
He wasn't there. We saved up money. It cost us $60.
I know, but is that true?
It's a true story, yeah.
There's no way that's true.
Oh,
Let me ask you this, though. Okay, why? Why would you give a... Okay, like, I'm just saying,
imagine
if I live
you're Asian, right?
What?
Imagine you're fully Asian, though.
I am 100%.
Yeah, but like 40, like I feel like 20% of you is a fucking white dude who might have a black stepdad, right?
Right. There is a 20%.
So imagine you were 100% Asian, right? Like living in a fucking place, like just honoring your parents all day, and just like all you can hear is your parents yelling at you in your head about how you did something wrong. I got a test question wrong when you were 7, right? Like you're fully Asian, and you're eating like. You're barely eating, like you're eating small vegetables and like basically vegetables you would only see on like Super Mario World 2, right? Like you're eating like small carrots, small pieces of corn, small radishes, right?
Is it because I'm small?
Huh? No, you're regular.
Oh,
you guys,
my God, I'm regular.
You're just kimchiing to the max, right? Like everything's kimchied out.
Right.
And so you're eating out of small dishes and like there's not even any midnight snacks. You just have to wake up in the middle of the night and just wish that God had filled your stomach, right? And pray.
Yeah.
So you're so Asian you can't even fucking believe it, right?
This is what he thinks we do.
Yeah.
By the way.
So here's what happens though. Fuck, I forgot what the story was about.
It's about
imagine him being Asian and have never seen a white person.
Yes. So now you've never seen a white person, right?
You've
heard of them.
Okay.
Like you've seen Dances with Wolves, right? But you haven't seen it, you've just read the script.
I read the script of Dances with Wolves.
Right. So that's all you know.
And the only description was the Kevin Costner character.
Right. So imagine now that you hear there's a white guy over the hill, 2 hills away.
Well, I never thought of it that way. So what you're saying now is that you're in an area with just whites.
Yeah.
You're eating...
Whites and blacks.
You're eating your big vegetables.
Yes.
The normal-sized vegetables.
Cornbread, ribs.
Right. And
We're
just
dancing.
normal food. You're dancing, having a good time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you hear the ungodly rumor that there is a Asian guy in the next town over.
No, there's a dream and a snake whispers it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's Let's tell the truth about how this actually occurred.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you save your money, and then you save the money.
Yeah, we cut grass. Me and two of my boys, dude.
Right.
We cut grass to go see this rumored Asian.
Right. And you never saw him again.
Well, here's what it was. It was a Pizza Hut had burned down, right? And the roof. Remember how Pizza Hut had those crazy roofs people had never seen before. You know what I'm talking about or not?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And the roof was on the ground.
Whoa.
And so somewhere along the lines, people maybe somebody saw somebody come out of the soot or something, and they, their hair was darker or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? And maybe somehow somebody's like, yeah, there's an Asian person that lives there.
So it wasn't even true.
So we went to see it. Yeah,
it wasn't true.
Maybe it was the kid who played it in the play and he was just practicing.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, I don't know what it was.
Well, do you remember the first time you saw an actual Asian though?
Yeah.
When?
I think there was an episode of Highway to Heaven actually with Michael Landon and Victor French.
You love Michael Landon so much.
Well, most of America does. So this is why you're disconnected. But they had an Asian boy on there, and I think they picked him up. He was a hitchhiker, and they picked him up and dropped him off in a different town.
There's no way. Can you look that up, please? If there's an episode,
please look that up.
Yeah, if there was an episode of what's the show called?
Highway to Heaven.
Highway to Heaven, and if there was an Asian boy hitchhiking.
Probably one of the 60 or 70 most popular shows.
I've never even heard of it. And that's the truth.
Really? Victor French won an Academy Award.
Okay.
Also, Merlin Olsen was he was in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't believe Brendan Schaub tried to bang your girlfriend, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You mentioned that.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that there is, in my head, there is that fear.
Right. Do you think he would?
I think that if I had died, or if we broke up, that he would.
What if you just got really sick for like a week?
Like I was in a coma? If I could see that.
Coma, but you woke up to piss.
Yeah, but I was in like a sleeping coma, like walking around coma.
No. In the bed coma, but you get up to pee, so nobody.
So I'm not in a coma then. There's no coma like that.
There could be.
Okay, let's just. I have this weird disease where I'm in a coma, but I can pee.
Yeah.
And if I think that if
they call it the yellow sleep, they call it.
I've had the yellow sleep.
Yeah. And it's just yellow because of peeing, not because you're Asian.
I don't know.
Okay, well.
I mean, when you said,
okay,
I know, but I'm just saying that
they call it.
I know, but
they call it.
I know, but what I'm saying though is that what I'm saying.
They call it General So's.
No, yeah,
That's what they call it.
But it's just like I just want to say this is that. Just don't say yellow sleep.
My bad.
Again.
They call it the Kung Pao coma. That's what they call it. But only, because,
is that it?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a hitchhiker, but there is one young Asian boy.
He's not hitchhiking, dude.
But he's hitchhiking on a plane. Same thing.
It exists.
Look at him.
Oh, that is. Oh my God, yeah.
And he's Laotian, I think.
Yeah.
And look, that's the man that adopts him.
He's very slopey looking.
And he doesn't love him at first.
Oh, he doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Season 3, episode 4.
Oh, is it a good one?
Oh, it's so good. And look at his mother. Is that oh, that's what's his name? The guy who's in La Bamba.
Richie Valens. Wait, I know. What's that actor's name? Don't even say it. But do you know his name?
Yep.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yep.
LDP, baby.
Was that Lou Diamond Phillips? Pull it back up.
It's not. That was. I swear to God, that wasn't Lou Diamond Phillips.
I think it was young Lou Diamond.
It wasn't even any Lou Diamond.
It's a quick flash. You can barely see him.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. That's okay.
I mean, that's not him. That's the guy from...
that's fine.
You think the mother is played by Lou Diamond Phillips?
Is that a woman?
That is the mother.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. It's not Lou Diamond Phillips.
He'd be a pretty woman.
Oh, well, here's the funny thing about Lou Diamond Phillips. He gets cast in every Mexican thing, like every Mexican role. He's not Mexican. He's Native American. He's also been given an honorary key to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
He's not even fucking Mexican.
Really, I met him before a couple times.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Really one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, also I've met before is Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, one of the nicest
guys I've ever met.
And Ralph Macchio created a reality show that people don't know about. He executive produced. I think it's called It might have been American Justice or something. It was one of the best shows ever. I can't believe it didn't have more than one season.
Has there ever been a celebrity where you met from the past or, in your present moment that was a complete and utter douchebag?
I don't know who. I mean,
have you worked with anybody that was a douchebag?
That was a douchebag.
Like somebody was like,
Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen is a sportscaster, and I worked with him one time, and he's just an ass.
He's an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and this was just my perception.
Yeah.
I just thought he was always an ass.
Ah.
It didn't get, look, we're all part-time asses.
Yeah.
But he seemed like he had a full.
You know what my person is?
He had a full-time idea.
Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall?
Yeah.
Who is that?
She was in Sex and the City.
Oh, I didn't see
One
that.
of the four girls. What?
Really?
It was a show.
Outside of that, it was Chelsea Handler. She was the only person in the show I was ever on that didn't even say hello.
Oh, you did Chelsea lately?
Yeah.
She didn't say hello?
She didn't even say hello.
Really?
But she just acted like, she was just an ass,
Yeah. You know what? That's her persona, though.
Yeah, but she's also now become a lonely woman that yells at people on Twitter,
Yeah.
It's like, what do you get?
I know.
That's what you end up at.
It's so funny when you say
she
that.
She has no children. She has no husband. She has no family.
Yeah, but when you say, it's so funny because when you say that, in my head, I see, because I was on Chelsea so much,
right,
and because I was always kind of scared of her,
that
even when you're talking now, I get a little scared.
Yeah,
isn't that weird? Like when you're saying that, I'm like, oh my god, is she listening?
Yeah,
but it's like I could just say fuck it. Right.
Well, she also talks about she tweets about diversity and this and that, but all of her staff was white. I mean, she had she had white guests on the show. She had diverse guests on the show and comedians, but her staff was all white.
Yeah, but if you look at all, even writers in general, even the writers from my show, they're all white.
Right.
They're either gay or white. No.
I think it is.
Because here's my argument against that, though, is that how many, for me, it's how many Asian writers are there?
A lot, bro. You know how many Asians
television?
there are?
No, I understand. I know there's a lot of Asians, but there's probably no Asian NASCAR drivers. Do you know what I'm saying? It's what they choose to do. If you say,
right,
are
that's
there
a good
Filipino
point.
Nurses? Yeah, there's a lot of Filipino nurses.
Great
that's what
nurses.
they choose to do.
Right,
they're the best. Right. What is that?
Kyle Miata Larson would beg to differ. He's a half Asian.
That doesn't count.
He doesn't look Asian.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
But he's
the Keanu Reeves of NASCAR drivers.
Yeah.
Miata's a car.
That's like saying that Eric Spoelstra is an Asian basketball coach, right?
Right.
He coached for the Miami Heat, right? That dude ain't fucking Asian, bro.
Yeah.
He might be Asian, on paper.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, that's paper mache,
When you
bro.
see Steve Byrne, do you see Asian or no?
I see some guy that's kind of trapped in something else.
Yeah.
I see an Asian, but it's kind of like a Mount Rushmore Asian, like he's hidden in the rock.
Right. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I see too, man.
And I almost see, sometimes I'm like, damn, Steve must feel like he can't really, is it tough to find a lane because he's in too many?
God, that would be a very difficult lane to be in, unless he had some eyeliner.
Yeah.
If I was half Asian, I would have a bottle of yellow makeup and a little eyeliner.
Yeah.
So that if I needed to do it up a little bit, I would do it up.
Oh, I've thought about sealing my eyes in even more and going Asian.
Really?
Yeah, to get work. I thought about everything in this town.
Yeah, but you're killing it.
Dude, I'm doing okay, and it's been 15 years, right?
No.
And it's only because I don't know what it is.
No. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is the honest truth. I don't drive to Century City for losers.
Yeah.
I honestly, when my producer said, you're going to do Theo's tomorrow, he said it to me yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, oh, finally. It wasn't like, oh, I got to go.
Right.
It was like, oh, finally this piece of shit, is getting me on his fucking show.
Yeah.
Right? It's so...
Well,
the reason why I react like that...
I felt like you wouldn't want to come. I mean, I just felt
Are you out
like
of your fucking mind? I did your fucking stupid Comedy Central show.
Yeah?
I mean, it was great. I mean...
I know that. I guess I don't know. I guess I just felt I feel nervous about asking some people, for sure.
Why me though? I'm your friend.
Yeah, I do know.
No, wait, don't go. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Sometimes I feel nervous about asking people for stuff.
I get that way too. Like for instance, my podcast. There's certain people that I know, like Jenna Fisher is on my show, and I've had everyone else on the show. but I'm afraid to ask her.
Jenna Fisher from Saturday Night Live?
From The Office.
She's on your TV show.
She's on my TV show.
She's on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, isn't she?
No, she's on Splitting Up Together, the show I'm on.
I haven't seen that.
I know you haven't.
I heard it's not that good, honestly, bro. But I'm going to check it out
Second
now.
season. You don't have to watch it.
Huh?
You don't have to watch it.
I know I don't have to, but I want to see you.
Yeah, no, you don't have to see it.
I saw you in Love, though, and I thought you did a good job.
I don't need it. Whatever you're doing right now, I don't need it.
You're right. My bad.
I know what I do.
I'm pandering.
Not that you're pandering. It's just, I don't
Pandering
even
is
believe
not
you.
an
I don't
Asian
really believe
slur,
you.
'cause I know that y'all's bear.
I don't believe
I know that
you. I don't
y'all's
believe
bear.
you.
And it's not like, I'm not pandering.
Yeah.
I'm pandering.
Yeah. But what I'm
What
saying...
if I were pandering and I just fucking showed you a picture of a panda on my wrist?
Yeah, that would be weird.
But you would like it, though. Why do you like them?
What?
Why do you like pandas, honestly, when there's so many other bears? Be honest.
Do you know why?
I know why.
Why?
Because they look like you guys.
No. Honestly, I think people like pandas because they look like they've been abused. They have two black eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like they seem sad and pitiful in that way. They're also not dangerous looking.
Right.
Right. When you see
Raccoons look like burglars, though.
yeah, and I don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
I've never hung out with them.
And they look like they're in disguises. You ever notice that about a raccoon?
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
this on.
They do. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah,
They're all pretending they're not raccoons when they are.
I know.
It's like, oh, you're just a little bear that's in the trash? No, you're a raccoon.
Yeah, right. But even when you did this, I knew what they looked like.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that. I know. But it was cool.
Dude, how would you feel if I got a picture of you like this commissioned and I had Brady Matthews do
Who's that
one?
right now?
That's Chris Farley.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Who did that?
Brady Matthews.
The comedian?
Wouldn't it be cool to have one of Bobby Lee for a while?
Wait. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
The comedian Brady Matthews is an artist?
Great artist, yeah.
He is?
Yeah, this was his first one he ever did.
Well, is that what he's been doing lately? Because I haven't seen him around.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
He's just painting?
Now, he does great impressions. He does great voices.
Yeah. No, he's opened for me before.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
I love Brady. But yeah, he does painting.
Can we just go back to you, though, real quick, though? Mm-hmm. This is how well you're doing, I think.
Yeah.
I think on street level, I mean, first of all, you're the most sought after guests for podcasts.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. You guys haven't asked me back in about a year.
You're doing it in 2 weeks.
Oh, I am. I didn't know that.
And can I just say this? Yeah. We've never had repeat guests.
That's not true. Dalee's been on there a couple times.
One time.
Plus, how many times?
No, just one.
How many fingers are you holding up right now?
One.
5.
One.
You snuck 5 in there for a second. Who else have you had? Stevie.
That's my brother. Yeah, my brother's been on 3 times.
I don't care.
Okay.
Who else?
The only time we've had repeat is Asa Akira.
Oh, Asa's the best guest, though.
Asa's great.
And I don't blame you. Yeah.
Yeah. And
have you guys ever hooked up? Be honest, dude.
I can't even watch her porn.
Really?
Yeah, she was showing me a scene once a couple years ago, and there was like 3 dicks in her mouth. And I went, I can't.
It's too much.
Wait, two tops.
2's a lot.
Yeah, but 2 is fine.
When
When it's 3, it's like, penises are touching.
Dude.
Right? One guy's not into it.
2, bro.
One guy's like, I'm not getting any of the mouth. I'm in the middle.
Bro, 3 is like...
Imagine 3 dicks, right? And the middle dick, it has 2 dicks like a sandwich, right? And her mouth part's not even touching his dick.
3 is like the Thai cave. It's like some of these people are just trapped. You know?
Yeah. His little soccer uniforms on. Yeah. No, but I knew Asa. Did you know this? So if you don't know, Asa Akira is a porn star. Yep. Anyone listening. And she's won like the best
She's one of the best, yeah. And she's also she's great to be around. I love talking with her.
I do too. She's funny. She was at the store the other day.
Wow.
She hangs at the store. She's great. But I knew Asa when she was in high school. Did you know that? Mm-mm. So when the
In San Diego?
No. In the Laugh Factory, there used to be a New York Laugh Factory. Mm-hmm. So when Jamie Masada first opened it, this is like years ago, 14 years ago. Mm-hmm. He called me and goes, hey, buddy, can you do the, my room? I'll fly you out. So he flew me out there, and then he goes, no one bought tickets for your show. So I said, okay. And he goes, I want you to pass out flyers.
No.
Yeah. So okay. And he goes, but this is the girl, and it was a junior. She was a junior in high school.
Wow.
Asa Akira, and she was just a kid. And we passed flyers all day.
Did you try to hit on her?